change instead of fighting it. Really gonna brighten the night. I'm going to hell and back by doing that. Always gonna be alright. I'm on the edge, not falling. If you're not calling, I'm gonna be just fine. And I guess naturally, you might find me 6 feet underground. Oh, oh. And this time I know it's for real.
What's up guys, it's Black Lens and today is a good day. I actually woke up quite early to shoot this video. So yeah, if my face still looks a little sleepy, it is acceptable. But then today we'll be talking about PT testing or your physical training that is a requirement of every armed member in the United States military to take. So this test, you either take it every 6 months or you take it every 12 months or every year, whatsoever, if it helps that way. But yeah, it varies off your scores. So if you get below a 90 in the grand total, you take it every 6 months. If you get above a 90, you take it every year. It's as simple as that. People have different reasons why they might want to aim for a 90, and some people can go for a 90 but still choose to be under a 90. And the reason is over a certain period of time, what I've noticed is that most people try to hit for a 90, right? So they run and then they do their push-ups, their sit-ups, and all the other requirements, and then they hit a 90. Then they don't have to test till the next year, and I figure that that becomes a problem because they get overconfident in themselves, and they're like, well, my PT test is not due till next year, so I could just relax, and I think 3 months down the lane, I'll start picking up and working out again, and that can be disastrous because the results come back and they failed it completely. Because I believe that the minimum score is like a 75 or something, 75 or something. I don't know. I'll put it in the video if I remember. But yeah, they get it below that and you fail your PT test, which is a big deal in the Air Force. Because I think that after you fail your PT test 2 or 3 times, you are kicked out of the military. Yeah, it is a serious deal. So yeah, that might be a reason for people wanting to take it every 6 months. Because okay, if I got below 90, then I know that I only have 6 months before I take my next PT test. So it doesn't make you slag around and want to wait. But if you have a year, that is even a more longer time frame to have the opportunity to slag. So yeah, people have their own reasons. For some people just don't want to be testing every 6 months, so they aim for the 90 and then kill it once and for all and don't have to deal with it again. But yep, people are different. Everyone does theirs differently. So today in this video, I'm going to show you guys how the run is conducted, and I'll show you how push-ups is conducted the Air Force's way, and then we'll do the sit-ups, and I'll show you guys what the rules and regulations that come with all of these exercises, and also I'll show you guys how the waist measurement is done, because you can go above a certain waist measurement requirement. So that is another big deal, and I'll show you guys how the scores are calculated, and also we'll talk about age and how it affects your scores. So people below the age of 30 have a certain requirement that you're supposed to meet. Between 30 and 40, they have a different category that is used to grade them, and anyone 40 and above have a different whole category that is used to grade them, even though they all do the same requirements. So push-ups, sit-ups, run, and then waist measurement. Everyone does that for, but based on your age group, will determine what your timing will be. So, hey, for example, let's take a look at this chart, right? It is for anyone that is 30 years or below, males that are 30 years and below. So when you look at this chart, it comprises of 3 categories. The first one is the cardiorespiratory, which is basically your run time. Second one is body composition, which is your waist measurement. And then we have the muscle fitness, which is your push-ups and sit-ups. Look at your run and you realize that the whole thing is a grade point of 100. So 100 is the most excellent you can get in taking your PT test, and the lowest that you can get to pass is a 75. So when you look at your run time, anyone that is running a mile and a half in less than 12 minutes, in less than 9.12 minutes, is getting 60 points, and anyone, when you look all the way down below, running between 13.15 to 13.36 is getting a 42.3 points. And you realize that it says moderate risk because you're actually at the verge of failing your PT test, so they kind of grade you as a moderate risk. Now, high risk, which is a big one, is anyone that has failed it. You couldn't run a mile and a half in 13:36, so high risk is a big one. Now, when you look over to the body composition, the waist measurement, anything that is 32.5 inches in circumference is awards a 20-point mark, and then it goes all the way down to a waist that is 39 inches, getting a 12.6 mark. Anything that is 39 and above, you've just filled your waist measurement, which actually is a good composition if you want to make your scores. Now, when you move on to the muscle fitness, which is the push ups and sit ups, anyone that makes more than 67 push ups in a minute makes 10 points. And then it goes all the way down below to the least that you need to make it, which is 44, is 7.5 points. And then when you move to your sit ups, it's the same. Anything 58 or more earns you a 10. Below that, all the way down to a 42 earns you a 6. So when all these is added, say you ran a mile and a half in 9.12 minutes, then there you go. You have 60 points. Your waist was a 32.5, 60 plus 20, 80. Then you have your push-ups. You did 67 in a minute plus 10, 90. You do your sit-ups, 58 in a minute plus 10, 100. There you go. You have an excellent record, and that actually applies, is the same with all the other chats that will be following. It's just the same concept. So you could pause the video and take a look at it if it is something that you're actually interested in. You could pause it just to look at where you think you are or where you want your goals to be. And it has the age groups. It has it for the females too. So the females is a different category than the guys. You can pause. You can always pause the video, take a good look at it.
Hey, we can run away. You say you want to. You wanna go back. You wanna go back to a place where we can hide. You wanna stay there, You wanna stay there, we can leave it, pay me high. We could be okay, but I dream that we can fly.
I don't know why it is like that, but I think that for the ladies, they find it a lot more difficult to run because of their chest or their breast, if that makes sense. Because you don't expect a lady with a huge amount of extras in front of her to be able to run at the same speed as a guy would. So I think that is one of the reasons why the ladies are placed in a different category as compared to the guys. So this part of the PT test, so you know how we have the run, sit up, push ups, and then the waist measurement. So this, I'm going to demonstrate how the whole waist measurement then works. And I really don't have a tape measure, so that is the reason why I'm using the rope of my rope. And I figured it's as long as a tape measure and will perfectly convey the message that I'm trying to cut across. So yeah, when you show up to the one conducting the PT test, what he will have you do is I don't have a second body to demonstrate, so I'm going to talk you through as I do it, as though if there was a second body present. So he'll take the tape measure, he will look for above your hip bone. That is where the measurement is. It's not around the side, it's not around your ribs, it's not on your lower part, just above your hip bone. He's going to take the edge of the tape measure, put it right here, and he's going to ask you to raise this arm up. And then what he's going to do is take it around. So yours is to hold the side with this arm up, and what he will do is hold the side and take it all around and then come back here. Now he's going to hold it right here, and he's going to ask you to breathe in and out for 3 times. Reason why they do that is most people try to hold their breath to get a smaller belly so they don't feel the waist measurement. So when you do breathe in and out for 3 times, your belly will automatically assume its position, and then they'll just get a tape. They'll just get a measurement of the 3rd time when you do it. Now they take this measurement 3 times. So they take the first one, say it read 35.5, second one 36, and then the third one 35.5. Well, 35.5 is what they'll go with. So yeah, and when that is done, he takes the measurement, writes it on your official score sheet, and that's it. You're done with the waist measurement part of your PT test. And I'll go ahead.
So for the setups portion of your PT test, you can either use the bars that are made available, or you can actually let someone hold on to your feet. And always make sure that your knees are at a 90-degree angle, because that is one of the things that the instructors look out for, that 90-degree beneath your knee. And also, when you lay down back, make sure that your back is fully flat on the floor. As long as your shoulder blades are touching the floor, you're good. And always make sure that your arms are crossed over and you're not holding your shirt, because anytime you grab onto your shirt, that is an automatic failure. You've just failed the PT test. When you come up, make sure that your elbows are touching anywhere between your lower thigh and your upper knee. That distance, as long as it makes the least contact, you're good. So for the push up, always make sure that your feet are never together. Always 12 inches apart. Keep your back straight. And anytime you go down and come up, it is 1 rep. This is the resting position. This is the only authorized position for you to rest. You cannot take your hands off the floor, neither can your knee touch the floor.
yes, we're back to the end of another session. So if you guys have any questions regarding PT testing for any branches of the military or any of that, just leave a comment in the comment section below. If this video helped you in any way to give you a general idea of how we do our PT test every 6 months or every year, and the video was something you enjoyed watching, don't forget to click that like button, hit it, smash it. It's 2018. Do whatever you want to do with the like button, as long as you change the color. I'm good. And also, don't forget to subscribe, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my page so that y'all will be the first to get a video anytime I upload content. So, yeah, that is it. And I'll meet you guys in the next video. See you guys in a bit.